All right, Sovereign Art Sock friends. You're not going to believe this. Actually, if you've been following my story, then you'll absolutely believe this because miracles keep happening. And all right, let me just say, I'm going to beat around the bush just a little bit. But my strategy was to start another channel, reach out to this other demographic of Christians interested in, what's going on in Arizona, and boom, like the idea was, I'm repeating myself, was to get a following or a subscriber base over there and direct them over here, which has happened. The subscriptions here have tripled since I started this strategy 5 weeks ago, and they will keep going up. Whenever I direct people over here, there's a sudden influx. But so today was a milestone. I'm telling you first. I'll tell the other channels later. So today was a huge milestone. For one, I crossed the 1 million view. My new channel, Sweet Home Maricopa, crossed the 1 million views last night. So it registered today. 1 million views in 5 weeks. My most viewed video is like 67,000 views or something, but it's 1 million views. It's a lot of traffic to a brand new channel. What also happened, and kind of coincidentally, right, which I don't believe in coincidences, but coinciding with the 1 million views, the monetization kicked in. I finally see that I'm making money this morning. It's it's like, oh, okay, I actually made money, and it's a potentially livable wage. I'm going to give the details on how much I make in another video on another platform. And so I'm going to be transparent with my earnings and my spending and my hirings and what I do with the money that I earn. I will be transparent with that. It's something I want to start doing for those who are loyal and care about those things. So yeah, my wife looked at. I made money. She goes, huh. It's a paradigm shift, right? Up until that moment, she's like, you and your YouTube channels, and then it's like, oh, what you're doing is actually earning money. I'm like, yep. So I'm a producer, right? I have an Emmy for producing news content. Like, why go do it for someone else? Why just do it for myself and make money? And there is a way to do it, and I have demonstrated it. All right. So here's the crazy thing, and none of that is what I started with. That was not. I'm like, you're not going to believe this. That's not what I started. That's not what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. So in this process, deciding to start that other channel, that thought process started way back in December, maybe even November, but I think December. I need to start a channel and network with other people that are talking about this same topic. And there was this one guy. We'll call him by his first name, Doug. And he had 450,000 subscribers, which is a lot, right? He was making some money, talking about important things. I didn't know about him making money. That wasn't on my mind then. It was just like, this guy has a reach. And, oh my gosh, I know him. Well, I have a friend that knows him. I'm like, well, if I can get in touch with him and I start my channel and he can recommend me, and then I could blow up and get a bunch of subs, and that would be an instant audience for Armenian genocide subject matter, which is the whole point. Getting people that are so distracted by all kinds of different things, important things, some of them, to understand what's really going on. And I think the Armenian genocide research that I've been doing will open people's eyes to what's going on in the world. So this guy, his channel gets struck. A lot of you already know what I'm talking about. His channel gets deleted, and then he builds another channel and it gets deleted. And this is all, this is around April, May, June. And I start my channel in mid-June. And his channel gets deleted, and my channel starts blowing up. And I reach out to him finally after starting my channel for a week or two. And he starts giving me tips behind. We get on the phone, we talk for a couple hours. He's like, basically, he's kind of laid the groundwork. Here's what you should do. Here's what you shouldn't do. Here's how you do it. And He helped me figure out how to, all the monetization stuff that you have to go through, et cetera, et cetera. Well, he used to live in LA, and then he moved to the Midwest, Tennessee. He's been there for years and years and years. Well, it turns out he comes to San Diego for vacation. And I'm like, I should come visit you when I come down. Or I should come down for a day. He's like, yes, you should. And I was like, wait, I'm coming up that way. Just for a day to touch base with some of my old buddies. I'll pick you up along the way. He thought I lived in Anaheim. He thought I lived in Orange County. For some reason, I don't know. And I go, so where are you hanging out? So where's the destination? I'll give you one guess. I'll give you one guess. If you've been following my channel, I'll give you one guess what city this guy Doug and his buddies are going to be hanging out tonight, where I'm going right now. It's a place where miracles have been happening in my life. There's a bookstore in that town. I met a historian in that town. I met my investor in that town. My initial investor. Glendale. So I'm heading, not only that, but he gives me the address, and it is on a street I've parked on 100 times to go to my gym. Not kidding, not exaggerating, 100 times at least parked on that street, probably right in front of the place where I'm heading right now, Glendale. And to top it off, after we hang out at his buddy's place in Glendale, we're going to a cigar shop in Pasadena. Now, I don't know this definitively, and I'll report on it tomorrow, but there's a cigar shop in Pasadena that's owned by an Armenian that I've been to. In fact, my pastor has a box or a locker at this cigar shop. My pastor introduced me to the owner, this Armenian guy. And it's at that cigar shop that I met an artist who introduced me to his friend, who turns out to be the translator who just translated the Soghomon Tehlirian memoir, right? So if we end up at that same cigar shop via this totally unrelated scenario with this YouTuber that, is a friend of mine now, it's going to be an interesting evening. I mean, it's already interesting because it's in Glendale and it's in a place that I'm already familiar with. And if we end up at that cigar shop, that'll just be kind of a cap to the whole thing, saying, yes, I'm in the center of God's will. All right, enough for you guys, Sovereign Art Talk. I got to do another video, not right now, but later for my other channels. But you guys get the update first. I'm going to upload this right now.